Okay, so now we're gonna look at a Bronze 2 jungler who's gonna be playing Olaf. Right off the bat, it seems like you want to start blue, that's fine. Olaf is a very mana-hungry jungler, so starting blue is okay. If we just take a look at their team comp, we can tell that because they have a Blitzcrank, they're probably gonna invade. So you might want to defend versus
30
that.
seconds until
You can
minions
also tell
spawn.
that they have a very strong level 6 team fight, which means that you either have to get one of your lanes really far ahead, or you have to stall out for the very late game. Because their wombo combo is really strong, so you need to respect that.
Minions have spawned.
So they spot out the Blitzcrank, so this should be fine. Use your potion. Don't be greedy with your potions, just use them, right? You have 3 potions left. You might as well be healthy and look for ganks. Yeah, that was a good game. I have no problem with that. I can kind of disagree. It depends if you can get a kill here, but he's low, so once again, this is a good guy. Yeah, so right now you're doing your work. I like your early game. So what you did was you went Grom Blue Wolves, and you saw that the Yasuo was overextended in mid lane, and went for gank. Then you went top lane, and you killed Mordekaiser, who was also overextended. This tells me that you have really good map awareness, but it feels like you could have been a little bit more efficient by maybe putting in a ward at the red while going top lane. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you want to know if Wukong has stolen your red buff, right? Or if he has actually done the red buff. Okay? This gives you a lot of intel on where Wukong might head next. Um, and it will also tell if your red is potentially stolen, because like Wukong saw you mid and then he saw you top lane, so you actually had a window of opportunity to go and steal your red. So just warding the red buff here would have been a little bit cleaner, but I think you have played the early game really clean so far. But yeah, you're gonna secure it, so it's gonna be fine. If you would have been up against a better player, they would have stolen your red, but not this time. Good, you see the bot lane is overextended. You can't do anything here. Okay, I don't understand why you're staying so long. I mean, it is pretty obvious they know that you're here. The way that they're playing, they're backing off as soon as you stand in the bush. So this is just a waste of time. What you should be doing right now, though, is you should be heading into their jungle. Because you know that Wukong should be topside. And the reason why I'm saying that he should be topside is because if you look at the way the minions are lined up in bottom lane, it suggests that Wukong can't really gank that lane, so he shouldn't be bottom lane. And we also know that he started bottom side, so he's probably just done clearing his topside jungle. Now, because we're in spectator mode, we can also see that he hasn't actually cleared his topside jungle. So Wukong is really far behind right now. You don't know that though, because you haven't really seen him this entire game. But if the Wukong would have been a little bit better, he would have cleared his topside at least. But yeah, the most clean play right now that you can do is probably go into his jungle, because you're really far ahead. You have, let's see, you have 1 kill and an assist. Cinderhold, so that's good. Once again, Yasuo's overextended. I think you're really doing some nice ganks here. Nice. Let's see if you could have done that cleaner, actually. I think you could have. Let's go back a little more. You bait up win. I think that is fine. I don't see. You hit that. Ghost. I'm fine with your ghosting, honestly. Now, after watching this replay, the ghost was a little bit unnecessary, but I don't think it was bad because you didn't know that Morgana was gonna flash for it, so you know, better safe than sorry. I think that was a very clean play from you. You saw Wukong heading in the top side, so you're gonna kill him here. Ah. What is Wukong doing? He's dead. Okay. So you have a ward on him, and like honestly, the axe would have killed him. But I don't understand why you don't go to the side of the wall here. Let's see. 115 HP, and I think your axe does. Okay, so it. Nah, he barely survives. He barely survives if you throw a Q like that. So what you should have been doing is you should have walked around, but not throwing your axe because it kind of gave away your position. So you had the element of surprise. But yeah, that was very clean. I haven't seen you use your warding totem yet. This is greedy. There's no reason to do that. Good, you counter jungle. And now you should recall. You have quite a lot of gold on you. Okay. Okay, now help him push up this. Help him push up. Okay. Whenever you're able to do a successful gank, this is something that I want you to think about real quick. You're doing a very good job in ganking lanes. You're making sure that your lanes is getting ahead. But the thing is, you need to focus objectives at this point as well, okay? So what you should be doing here is you should be pushing up this minion wave so that the minions hit Mordekaiser's tower, so he has to force a teleport, which means that he's not going to be able to contest Dragon if you're going to go for it. It also means that if you want to go for another guy top lane, Mordekaiser is going to get further behind, because once again, he doesn't have teleport. What you are only doing right now is you're running around and you are getting kills for your teams, and I honestly think you're very good. You have very good map awareness, and you have, you know where you can gank, so to say. But at this point, when you're this far ahead, you need to be looking at objectives as well. So I would have much rather seen you, after this successful gank, you need to push up this minion wave into his tower. I also want you to recall here. It seems like mid lane is fighting, so you are obviously heading there, but it looks like she's winning. But as I said, I think you should be recalling here, and I want you to be contesting Dragon. You know, ward up the enemy jungle, look for a pick, and try to go for, once again, the Dragon. Because now you want to be looking to snowball the game. And while kills are one way for you to actually, once again, snowball the game, objectives are usually the better route. Okay? Usually they are the better route, trust me. And what I also was talking about is that you are very greedy with your recalls. You have a lot of gold on you right now, so you need to recall. No. Yeah, here you need to recall. You have so much gold on you, but you're not gonna be able to use your gold advantage. So you might die here. Okay, you survived. Okay. This Wukong though. Yeah. So these guys are... Okay, I'm gonna tell you this immediately. I can tell that you are a lot better than these guys mechanically. Like, you are so much better than these guys are in overall skills. But what you need to do, just by watching these first, like, 9 minutes, you need to start focusing more on objectives. And after you do a successful gank, you need to be pushing up the lanes for them, okay? This ensures that the enemy loses more CS, and it also ensures that you get some tower damage in, so you can get that objective as well. We'll see here. So right now I will try to focus the bottom side of the map, try to go for Dragon. Do. Just start Dragon here. Let's start dragon. Because Wukong is slow here. Yeah, you're focusing too much on kills here. I mean, you know that Wukong is low. Okay, you get the kill. But once again, you can't only focus on kills. You need to go for some objectives as well. There you could have started dragon and gotten it without risk. That could have been executed a lot cleaner. Look at this, she goes in. First of all, you miss the axe, or you miss the axe. Second of all, you threw the axe very far away from you. And you're not auto-attacking here. You're barely auto-attacking. Okay. You need to get better at the at auto attack cancelling, okay? Animation cancelling, so that you can get cleaner auto attacks off while moving forward. But you missed a lot of objectives there. You could have gotten the blue, you could have taken a dragon, but you are only looking at kills right now. Okay, doesn't have any damage, that's good. Help Morgana push. Not see what you buy. When you're this far ahead, I would have much rather seen you go Cinderhulk into Black Cleaver, to be honest. Or like Hexdrinker or something similar, because you're gonna deal a ridiculous amount of damage. You don't have to build... when you are this far ahead, what I like to do is I like to go for a bruiser item. Like, once again, Black Cleaver, Starrick's Gauge, Hexdrinker, whatever. And then you can go into a more tanky build. I also want to see an early Guardian Angel on you, because if you are this far ahead and you build Guardian Angel, they are not going to be able to do anything. Once again, I don't understand why you want to go for this dive. The dragon is essentially free, you are just super far ahead. You can also take whichever buff you want to, because like the mid laner is non-existent, the jungler is behind, top lane can't do anything. I mean, there is no way you're going to lose this game. There is no way you're gonna lose this game. But you don't abuse your huge lead, because the only thing you're doing right now is looking for kills, okay? I can guarantee you that if you would have, like, went bottom lane and decided to, like, get dragon and then go bottom to push the towers, you would have taken 2 towers here. You don't have to look at the jungle role as, like, only a gank lane, okay? Or a ganking role, okay? Jungler is probably the most objective-based role in the entire game. Constantly look for objectives. Buffs, camps, towers, dragons, rift heralds. Anything really. Yo, dive again. Just dive mid. Okay, we can just dive top again. Okay, just look at Mordekaiser's items. It doesn't have any defensive items, so he's gonna become, like, he's gonna insta-die from you. So you can kill him again and you can get another tower. Like that. Get another tower. Keep pushing. This is good. I like that play. Red is about to spawn. You go mid to help her. I think that's okay. That is a good time to go mid to look for kills, because you're gonna help both lanes. This is a good standing. You waste your ult for nothing. I don't really have to go so much into detail there. I think you know what you did wrong. Oh. This is bad. Okay, this is actually fine. They don't really react. Rock comes to heal. Yeah, they don't react at all to their play. Look at this. Okay. So when you are bronze, you can just go for these free dragons, because they are not gonna react. Okay? A lot of bronze players doesn't really know what a ward is. A lot of them doesn't know what a ward is, so you can just abuse that. Let's keep watching here. Are you gonna finish this 4v5, or is it gonna come back? Okay, I will just take blue here. You're super far ahead, and Olaf is kinda mana hungry. Good, you keep clearing the jungle. Go top, go top, go top. you could have probably went top there and you could have probably like killed them all. They are super far behind, but Nas is gonna need help to get them there. If you would have gone top lane, you would have gotten a triple kill and then you could have pushed maybe even inhibitor. I don't really understand why you were standing right at the Rift Herald buff. Now I don't really understand what you're doing. Get back. Yeah. Once again, you're staring blindly and going just for kills, not objectives. Here you should be going bottom lane, get the tower. But you're standing mid, you decide to cast a farm. You're not escalating your lead, man. You need to escalate. Or, sorry, accelerate your lead. League of Legends is all about momentum, but right now you're actually losing momentum. Because you're only going for kills. Okay. At one point of the game, when you decide to go in like 1v3 or 1v2, they're gonna have enough items to actually kill you. Because the only thing you're looking at is kills. Okay? That is good. You should have seen the bottom lane moving towards you, so this is risky. Very risky. There's no reason to stay for that long. You saw the enemy bottom lane move towards you. Here. You have a pink here. You see them moving down. There's no reason to stand here at the inhibitor tower. The inhibitor tower is probably the most difficult tower to take in the entire game. So the best thing to do is to try to get all of the outer turrets first. Like all the outer turrets here, mid and bottom lane. And then you can start looking at the inhibitor towers by sieging. Or you can go for dragons, or teamfights, or picks, and then you can push for inhibitor towers. But there's no reason to stay mid like this, when you don't even have minions to, push. So, right here you should have been moving down bottom lane, and force this tower, because it's getting kinda low. Now, once again, there's no reason to stay for this long in mid lane. But you're not gonna be pushing down the inhibitor tower.
Red team's turret has been destroyed. Shut down.
Okay, you're going on bot, that's fine. Let's look at that again. Okay, so the fight starts. You can actually wait a little bit with that ult, because like Blitzcrank didn't use any of his CC abilities right there. So what you should have been doing is wait for his hook, or wait for his knockup, and then you can pop your ultimate so you get a little bit longer duration. Hit that. Now you should run, but as soon as he starts teleporting, I think you should start fighting. Because it is gonna ensure you to live a little bit longer, and you tanking some of the damage will help Nasus to get the kills. Just running away will not actually help Nasus in any sort of way. This could have been a little bit cleaner. Still gonna get both kills. Good. But I don't understand how this game can go on for 33 minutes, man. I don't understand. This game should have been done at 25 minutes. Okay, backing off. Yeah, you're just looking for picks solo. I don't understand. If you just go with your teammates, you are like, you're gonna win the fight and then you can push together, but yeah, like you're not gonna be able to push a tower versus a Sivir. It feels like you're just playing very greedy and you're just going for the farm. why not just go with your teammates, win a fight, and then you can push with your team? I don't understand like your logic here. You are super fed, but you're not gonna be able to push a tower solo. As Olaf versus a Sivir. And it's very difficult to dive the individual towers because they deal a lot more damage than regular towers.
Blue team double kill.
Fine. You should be looking at the red. Gold is good. Fight this. Fight this. Your ult wasn't cooldown. Yo, you can. Okay, no. Surak is low. Heading in mid. Good. No need to pop the ultimate here. There's no CC going in on you. You just have to go in and EQ him and auto attack him. No reason at all to pop ult there. Save it for the CC. Save it for their wombo combo so you can rush back at their AD carry. Yeah, that was also very dumb. There's no reason to go for there's no reason to go for that CS when you're alone. Okay, dragon is up. Once again, no reason to pop ult. It seems like the game is gonna end now. Yeah. Finally, you decide to push. So I'm just gonna quit right there. Then we're gonna head into a document. Let's see. Just give me 2 seconds. Okay. I'm just gonna increase the font a little. There we go. Okay. 1. I think just by looking at your Olaf that your mechanics are very good. I think you play the champion itself very good. Or at least better than most bronze players. But there were a couple of things that you should be thinking about. And the biggest things that I noticed when you were playing jungle was that you didn't push towers after a successful gank. And then, let's see, you didn't play objectives at all. You can definitely play for more objectives, like there was at one point where you were like, I think you were 2-0-2, and there was essentially a very free dragon for you if you just would have gone bottom lane and taken it. So, I don't know, you only have one dragon that is way too small of an amount when you're that far ahead, and you didn't really take any towers to be honest. You just went mid lane and tried to go for the inhibitor towers. But always try to take down the outer turrets first, and then you can start bashing at the inhibitor turrets. Just because it is as free gold, right? Those 2 towers gives, I think it's about 500 gold. for your entire team. So taking those two gives like each member of your team like 200 extra gold or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but anyhow, it gives your team a lot of gold, and it gives you another advantage in terms of vision, because by taking those towers, it gives the opponent's team um, less vision, which puts them as a huge disadvantage. So play more for more towers, play for more dragons, etc. Uh, just overall that. Okay, don't be afraid to just go into a lane and start pushing that lane when you're super far ahead. Okay, the laning phase should have ended at like 12 minutes or like 14 minutes, but it went on for like 20 minutes. Okay, or like 18 at least. So look for that. Um, then I'm gonna jump down, and there was like one thing about your that I was thinking about your ultimates. Don't use. Uh, so essentially, you used Ragnarok to engage. Right, you use it at the start of the fight, but you really want to use it when the big CC is coming at you. And the big CC in their team was the Wukong ultimate, together with the Yasuo ultimate, and also Blitzcrank. So what you want to do is, if you go for a team fight, you want to wait for your ultimate until they use like Wukong ulti on top of you. Okay? He just run straight at their AD carry and kill him, and then you can help your backline. So don't use it too early. You are also we're gonna do it like this, and then we're gonna do it like this. You are also very afraid to use or to counter jungle. Sorry. There was a lot of times we could have just gone into the enemy jungle and just taken a camp, to be honest. And I think one last thing that you need to be thinking about is when you are fed. Or actually two more things. So when you are actually fed, play more cocky, but don't overextend. So you can actually go into the enemy jungle and try to duel the enemy jungler or forcing him out of his own jungle, but don't stay for too long because they are gonna collapse on you and they are gonna kill you instead. But there are definitely opportunities for you to go into the enemy jungle and try to go for a kill on him, especially when you're that fed. Okay, so don't be afraid to play cocky. I'm gonna write play cocky but smart. No, I did not play that. There we go. Play cocky but smart. And the last thing. Went ahead by GA. I can't stress this enough. GA is one of the best items in the game. It's super cost efficient. And when you're really far ahead, what you can do is you can buy Cinderhulk into Black Cleaver into a GA. But only do it if you're super far ahead. Or when you're really far ahead. Like, that build is not very legit otherwise, because you just need overall tankiness if you are only doing okay, or if you are trailing. But when you are that far ahead, they're not gonna be able to kill you no matter what tank item you build, so you might as well go for a GA, so that they have to kill you a second time, so to say, because they are very far behind. Okay, you're so fed. If you would just build an early Guardian Angel right there, you would have like no deaths at all, to be honest. And the earlier you get Guardian Angel, the more efficient it will be. I don't think I have much else to say about that. It was kind of a stomp, to be honest, but you didn't really abuse your lead. So I think that's the biggest takeaway from that game. Thank you for sending in your replay, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye.